I work as an advice and support worker for Your Homes Newcastle. I'm currently working as a Universal Credit Specialist as part of the Universal Credit team that we've set up in order to assist our tenants who have made claims for Universal Credit.
My initial experience with Universal Credit was I didn't know what to expect, so I was doing the transition from job seekers to Universal Credit, and basically I didn't know what to do, didn't know what it was, so I was made an appointment from the housing office.
It can be that we can provide that information over the phone and just give them some basic guidance on how the process will work. But we can also offer one-to-one, face-to-face appointments where we would go through what their budget currently looks like, and they may be used to paying things on a weekly or fortnightly basis, but adjusting it so that they're paying on a monthly basis. We might also identify if there are some debts they have which they aren't keeping up to date with on payments. So in those circumstances, we can look to contacting those companies who they may have got debts with and negotiating more affordable repayments.
When I went into the appointment with Molly, she said to me, basically she needs certain things off me, so anything that can be put together to do budgeting sheets, so any bank statements, anything that just showed my ingoings and outgoings and just a way to budget.
We recognise that the initial claim for Universal Credit can take some weeks to process, and often our tenants are waiting a number of weeks before they receive their first payment. We've been able to offer guidance in this area in order to ensure they're able to budget prior to their payment. If appropriate, they can take an advance, which is repayable, so we do need to advise them of the implications of that.
In terms of the first month, as far as the payment went, I had to go for a benefit advance, which they gave me £150 up front, and then also that was to go towards some bills, and then I also asked for a food parcel. I mentioned to Molly one day that I was running low on food. All I did was give my information to Molly and she passed it on to the food bank, and I got my food in the next hour. And it was so much easier than doing it by yourself and suffering in silence, pretty much, just easier to go speak to someone about it and get it done.
We've also invited in a range of different customers to discuss Universal Credit. We've asked them for their feedback on what they think that Your Homes Newcastle needs to provide to tenants in order to assist them with their claim process. If anyone is worrying about the Universal Credit, what's really important is to just keep us updated, because we'll be able to direct you on how the process works, what support might be available, and make sure you're prepared for the change.